It takes a lot of work to make one of these cars perfectly flawless. That means the gaps are perfect and the panel match is perfect. Once that's all completed, it's time to apply the paint, polish it professionally, and get it back to the room.
Here we have a 2019 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray car. It's ready. It's for you. Here's your baby.
Faster!
What do you want?
Come on!
Great. The only thing is going back to silver, so we really have to up the game with the silver. We got to make sure that before picture of it next to an after picture, it's like, hey, that's silver fresh. It's fresh, you know. So get your silver heat ready and make it happen. I got it on the truck. I'll bring it in. Well, make sure you guys are black too, because we got to black out the center.
Okay.
So we're gonna do solid black here, all the way back onto the cowl through the hood.
You know, with the two-tone or a custom graphic and a paint job like this, it looks pretty simple once it's done, but there's a lot of steps to do to get there.
You
You
all right?
Of course, if I...
Another stiff.
I want to take you home and feed you to
There we
me
go.
dogs.
I think we do the black first.
I require your help.
I don't think we need to seal this black because there's no metal or any mono showing there. We'll just do the black first, wash it off, dry it, last side off, and then we'll
Here
seal
now.
it. I mean, if I was worried about this, we had some bare metal or something, I think we need to seal it. I don't think we need to. Alright, let's do it. Good? Yeah. This is brand new.
Perfect!
Makes you paint better. God willing, it does.
One other thing that I have
How'd
a
it
problem
go?
with is the metallic black. The graphic looks like they oversprayed metallic on it. It's better to have it a solid.
Come see the latest sales.
In a lot of cases like this, I like to do the solid color first. That ensures that you don't get any metallics, such as the silver, blowing back onto the black, so you just have to redo it again. So by doing the black, you're able to mix that off, completely dust-free, make sure that there's no foam, and then you can do the silver, do a lot of mixing, and you'll have the perfect paint job.
It's arsenic, there's nothing I can do.
Once the solid black's down, we can lay out the graphic, basically is going to mask off that entire section. That'll allow us to put silver down over the top of it. Once we
That much is certain.
clean transition, unfortunately, by magically taking
And I
What's the
would bleed
latest?
now. Serves you bloody well right.
You guys want to go get the hood? I'll bring it over. Yep. Don't drop it.
Won't
What I think
bite
we need
back
to do,
now,
let's
will
go.
you?
We gotta get this.
I'll deal with you,
place. We have to completely even all the way around. Make sure that these valleys are matching up. And then we're gonna have to
Serves
lock
you
this
bloody
place.
well.
I think
You won't be stirring up no more trouble.
process here around it's not moving. You guys want to go get the hood? Yep. Bringing it over. Yep. You just leave it on here and we'll take it off and get it over there.
You ain't lost to humanity.
stripe around the graphic is very key. Look,
I've half a mind to take you home and feed you to me dogs.
they'll tell a lot of different people.
Shoot!
Flawless.
Come on, then.
Thank you.
Come on, you brat!
Don't drop it.
Everything is from police officers too.
Valley looks pretty good right there.
With the graphic going through multiple panels, not only the graphic, but the cow panel behind it. So it's important to make sure that that list is properly installed, where it's always going to list, the graphic always lines up.
Ish.
Once the solid black's down, we can lay out the graphic. It basically is going to mask off that entire section. That'll allow us to put the silver pearl down over the top of it. Once we unmask that, we have a nice clean transition, perfect graphic.
I've half a mind to take you home and feed you to me
Anything I
dogs.
should know about?
Bobby's choked off a group of
Other people.
Follow me.
So what we're going to do is right off of this valley, we're going to lay an eighth in, fine line.
There you are.
Ready?
I'm ready.
You clean? Clean as I get.
I trust these guys, and I'm not here this weekend, so.
Think we're ready to mask. Come on, yeah. Okay.
Open fire!
Eighth in.
Fire!
You got a lot of graphic work on this film. Killer components.
All together!
Once you get that first line down, everything else is going to stop. Pretty simple. Make it sound simple.
When you're doing this, you gotta make sure
And I hope it
first
bleed
color's
now.
good, because you'll put a piece of tape here, and if it's not right, it's really not gonna leave spots behind you. And it doesn't go away. It might go away in the beginning, but you clear coat it, you get some sunlight on it,
You won't be
see right where
stirring
the
up
tape
no
was.
more
So
trouble.
be patient and make sure you get this paint, you do the first color on, make sure it's good and dry. Once we get all the black taped off so we can see this
I
little
wonder if I
line
know
over
the
here,
ball
protect the
better.
middle of it. We'll cover it all up with masking paper, and then I'll seal it and silver across everything. Alright. Mask it. Job now.
Draw and fire! Fire your weapon! Don't let the side down.
When it's all said and done, we'll peel off everything and click on everything one time. This is
Won't bite back now, will you?
the engine cover. So it's kind of got the same design as the top side of the foot has with things
Draw and shoot! Open fire!
And I hope it bleed now.
ridiculous. What do you say? I said you're so awesome and so fast at what you do. It's amazing. Well, either way, it's a good thing. I don't care what you think. Just getting the spacing all done and then mask it up.
There's a door nail.
Stuff shut real quick. Hopefully.
These graphics a little tricky. These guys really nailed it this time, and I wasn't even there to make sure it was done properly. I'm very happy with the progress. It's time to move on. Yeah. Thank you.
Well said.
Go on.
We were to take this far up, it was
Come
one of
on!
the colors of silver. If it shades, if it
Yeah!
fits, I think it would be a little bit better.
We'll see how it goes with the first coat. If it covers really fast, we can get it done in 3. Then, if it needs an orientation coat, let's just lay it out with dogs and make them look consistently. Hopefully,
There you go.
Silver's gonna be silver. It's gonna have
Fine chrome or a heavy metallic, it's kind of tricky to make sure that you have the exact direction all stack up on your burrs.
And one thing we really look for with silver is a spot.
Someone get a cover!
Back you up if need be.
It's time to put on the clear coat. This is going to consist of 5 heavy coats of high solids clear, and a couple of those off and polish.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so what, Greg? I think we just get it over.
All together!
You need
Think
to
you're safe from me over there?
Do it now!
It's time to get this Corvette polished out.
Any last words? Let's see you're in its arm.
One thing for me.
right now.
Serves you right.
Call 1-833-557-2744 or
Ready to blow up right now! That's his companion in town! She's quick! You've got to open We'll get you! Get it up!
Ridge 1964 Corvette is now painted, polished, and perfected. Now it's time to put it back together and get it all done.
I had to take off that microphone to blow up the holes for the windshield wipers.
They have your push. We're getting really close to being finished. We're waiting on the hood. It's in final polish. Finishing up a little bit of wiring. Get the door panels on. Put together, get the console in it. And this guy should be just about finished. Something I really noted too, the console didn't match the entire build. So I wanted to take that apart and do our version of a nice clean center console, including the door panels, the seats, the console, the dash, the gauges, gauge cluster, the shifter, the carpet, and this gauge. What better color to go with silver and black than red? Bet you didn't see that coming. One of my favorite color combinations. Grays with silvers with red. I think it's very vintage. I think it's very muscular, elegant. It's got all of the boxes checked. Let's just do it. So with this red interior, it actually looks really great with the silver head thread. So
Or I'll knock you in
out
overnight.
edges,
We'll see how
this
much
little
you
bit of detail
enjoy
of the
that.
heavy silver stitch on this red leather is going to match the outside of the car perfectly, tie it all together, and it's going to look beautiful in Rick's car collection. There is one last detail that will make this car perfect. Well, this is it. Got our last tire, going to put it on here for Rick Fox's car. Get it on, make sure everything clears. The other side cleared great. Dave picked out a killer wheel on this. The wheels that came in on this car were really nice gooses, but to be honest with you, I wanted to trade it out for something that had a little bit more depth and a little bit more vintage look to it. So, a set of Bill Specialty Bonneville G's are going to go on the car, upsized a little bit, and have a little bit more depth on the rear than the rear. Get it on the ground, get it torqued up, see what he says. Oh, I think I know what I'll say. Oh, it's so much better. Let's get it up. Yeah.
Shh. It's all right.
Far enough.
I've got
nice. Yeah, I think all that's left is driving. Oh, jeez. That's a terrible thing to have to do. Drive it? You want to drive with me? I'll drive. How are you as a passenger? I've never.
I'll be right back.
Thanks for the help, lady.
That's not bloody useless.
That's all a bad name.
Listen, for what came in for just a little bit of a spruce up, actually is leaving a lot better than it came in. The paint definitely needed not just to be fixed, but updated and corrected to be perfect. Hell, even the pinstriping turned out amazing without me. So with the wiring, the interior, and the wheels, this car is now bitchin'.
Would a beating make you work faster, love?
Is that clutch or tires? Both. Might be safe to say that this car looks better than it runs. It's mild, and then you get on it, and it's like, ah! If Rick loved this car before he sent it up here, I cannot wait for him to have it back in his car collection, and I'm sure it'll be the centerpiece for at least a couple more months.
Stop her! Shut it! Let's go!
That's nice. Yeah, it does. It's a nice car. It is a really nice car. It's nicer now. Got our hands in. Oh, yeah. If I do say so myself, because one of the things that just...
Don't fret, children.
I don't trust grown-ups. I like your style, lady.
So much better. Yeah. Sounds better. Yeah. This is definitely a bitch of death.
We're rebuilding a C10 from our past, and our new client wants to drive this thing really hard.
Awesome. Who doesn't like C10s? Like the coolest pickup ever.
Super excited to get this project rolling again.
What is that machine?
As if it's like one of those motion rides. It should fit right up. Huh? This could be close.
I know, yeah, dude. I feel like this is a trick question.
You start seeing these little bubbles, and it's just completely rusted underneath of it.
Make it sound easy, like, oh yeah, we just bring a car in, we do everything one place, and we get it back to you.
But yeah, so this is,
We're supposed to make it sound easy.
Oh boy.
Everything will be all right.
Thank you.
Just give me a bitch in the truck. Clean. Custom. Bitchin'. My name's Dave Kinday. Designing and building custom cars is my life's passion. With the best mechanics, technicians, and fabricators in the business, quality is our only focus. We build bits and rags.
Still keeping well, miss? Good on you. Good day, dear Miss Fry.
Hey, what are you doing?
a little chilly this morning. I'll get an idea of what we got going on here.
So this C10 truck's actually been kicking around the shop for quite some time. Good old friend of ours we met many, many years ago, Chuck, had to start to build this truck. We had a big custom chassis underneath it, and basically it kind of fell to the wayside. Chuck had some reasons that he needed to stop on the project, and we just never got going on it again.
I haven't worked on this truck. I don't really know a whole lot about it. Looks like someone here in the shop worked on it back in the day. And we finished up.
So this C10 truck has been taking up space for years in the shop, and we really want to finish it. So brother Bobby, they really want this thing finished up, and they're stoked to see what I can do with it.
Pull it apart. Who knows what that entails? I do want to take apart the least amount as possible. Right on. I am super happy to get going on this C10 again. We were so close, and I'm really excited to see what the new owner expects out of this thing. The first time around, we took it, we did some really cool custom mods. We chopped it a little
Should I be
bit,
concerned with
went
what's
over
happening over there?
Really cool exhaust. I wasn't wasn't super happy with the chassis that was under there, but it was customer supplied, so we were running with it. It's been 6 years since we touched this build. There's definitely some areas of concern. We're gonna have to. This is exactly why we have Eric digging into this truck to see if there's some major problems. Here's the fun part about taking apart a custom tire. You don't know where any of the hardware is supposed to be or what's holding it together. Most times we try to hide everything, so when it's the first time coming back apart, it's kind of a mystery. You say, where's that?
Come on!
Obviously, it's going to be a little bit easier. Obviously, we modified a lot of stuff on this thing. We need to tear it down, and we just need to pay close attention that we don't have any outdated parts. Or better
You
at
won't
this.
find the likes of these anywhere else in London.
Revolutionaries proclaimed first Spanish Republic.
Maybe this other one will come out.
The truck really didn't have a lot to do with finishing up. It took me long before it goes over to the body shop.
I'm still convinced this one can come out without we pull the headers, but I may be wrong. Can't get it. At this point, removing the headers isn't that big of a deal, but Eric has a great point. You don't want to have to pull these headers out once everything is all painted and easy to get these panels out, so we're going to have to make a tweak. Yeah, it looks like this is intended to be cut out, so we'll be able to remove these different fenders without having the exhaust off and on. So, we'll remember that. Wriggle it out if you have it just in the perfect twist and movement.
Just keep your head down, you'll be all right.
Great though, my hands aren't getting filthy or nothing. This is the best disassembly ever. Yeah, so this C10 looks pretty trick. Looks like a lot of work's been done to it, and I'm looking forward to getting this thing buttoned up and out of here. Chat's a real question. Let's see if they talk to them. Has a lot of pressure. So far, only a few minor things that you get picked up and you should
Make
make
it trouble now. I want to take you home and feed you to me dogs. You won't be stirring up no more trouble.
Sheesh.
And now that we're going to go full throw back into this project, just want me to contact the guys that own it. Hey, Bobby, how are you? I'm doing fantastic, thank you. I hope you guys are staying healthy and warm. Well, hey, listen, I wanted to give you a call. Dave, I guess he's a little tied up, so it's great I get to talk to you at least. I want to talk to you about
Suddenly remembered I need to be
moving about the truck. So it's got a lot of stuff that's already been done. The first thing stretched all the way to the
That
windshield.
one will get
About
caught.
2 inches
Too
off.
obvious.
A lot of really cool custom touches. Of course, the chassis has been upgraded as well. It's stock chassis. It's boxed and it has like C4 Corvette suspension and both front and rear. LS2 and an automatic. So are you guys wanting to kind of stay that same way, or what do you guys want to do?
Here's a cartload of trouble. I'm leaving.
I don't blame you. The motor that's in there right now
Fine's
just
here.
got the intake,
Come,
so
have a
it
gander.
seems like it's really low down in the engine bay. It'd be nice to get something with a little bit more height in the intake, or stack injection or something like that. Maybe do some really cool fuel injection of some sort.
The suspension, you say, is box suspension?
Yeah, so it's the stock chassis, the original one, and then they boxed it, and then it's got C4 Corvette suspension in both front and rear. My honest opinion, depending on how much you guys are going to drive it, it might be better to maybe do a different chassis. This one will work, it's nice, but I think they made a lot of improvements on chassis since we started building this thing so long ago.
Yeah. Well, I know that we're going to show this truck. So, but after the show, we're going to want to drive it like a truck should be driven. So, how about changing that chassis out? And what do you suggest?
You know, honestly, I'm a big fan of the stand. That truck's already been built with enough room for an independent suspension. Maybe we just go back to doing something like that. It should bolt right back on.
Well, the roadster truck sounds great. Or on a good concept.
I think a little bit more horsepower, you're probably going to want a better chassis anyway, and that one definitely will do it. So I'm just making a couple of notes here. What kind of colors are you guys thinking you'd like to do on this truck?
Well, Dave, the next one colors are black.
I should be going home now.
Sure, because you guys are going to kind of use that as kind of a promotional vehicle at the beginning of its life with you guys, and then you're going to drive it after that. Is that kind of the plan? Okay, perfect. Well, you know, that's my company colors too, so it'll be really easy to get behind that and come up with some cool ideas. Maybe I'm just kind of spitballing right now, but I'm thinking.
Oh no, you bloody don't!
Come here! It's time to bring her in! I think this one took a shot at me once. Serves you right.
Yeah, same here.
There's a fine wirer.
Awesome, buddy. Well, cool. We'll be putting this together for you and Dave, and you guys take a look at it, and then let's go from there.
All right, Dave. Thank you so much. We're excited to work with you and your team out there.
We'll ride on. We'll ride
Don't
back
make me
together.
come over.
Very excited. I'm going. Car guys. This is going to be a wonderful project together, so thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks. Bobby's right on the money. With putting a new chassis under this, will improve the stand. Well, get the right. So right now I got Kevin looking up his custom chassis, and I got Jordan knocking out on some aluminum.
I'll make this interesting.
This is a trim machined up. Just wanted a groove in it. They wanted a little offset so it kind of resembles the old stock style trim. I just need to start shaping it to fit the body. It's going to be a little tricky to go with these spots. We got to go up and over the wheel wells and follow that body contour pretty close. So I'll just anneal this just so it's easier to bend. Make a little jig fixture thing that I can bend it around. But we got to wrap around the entire truck. So I'll nail it, and hopefully that'll make it easier for me. But we'll see. This process just softens the metal, so it's easier for me to bend it around the jig there. So I curve this way, around like that. With another sharp part, I have another place left in 10 as long as the stock at that point. I want to make sure that gets it pretty soft and a little more pressure. Make sure to do the hard parts of getting it to lay down exactly how you want it, so there's not this swinging action. It's just going to be held on a double side tape. I think maybe a fastener or two on each end just to hold it in place. And then for the most part, you can leave double side tape. So you want it to be able to roll out on there.
We're rebuilding a C10 from our past, and our new client wants to drive this thing really hard. I've got a meeting set up with the roaster shop crew to see what goes into these chassis and make sure they're going to stand up to my client's needs. Chassis upon chassis. This place is unbelievable. For those of you that forgot, chassis are kind of my thing. Wow.
Oh shit.
Come on, think. Get you something. Come on, then. I see her. That's a clear shot. This is a sticky situation. There she is. I'm taking it
$600,000.
But if you've got endurance, you could never pay out of pocket for a car repair again.
In my first year with Endurance, they covered a $14,000 engine replacement.
Right now, you can get $300 off any plan. Plus, if you're relief benefits, a $2,000 down is free. All backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 1-800-827-7037 for a free quote.
We're rebuilding a C10 from our past, and our new client wants to drive this thing really hard. I've got a meeting set up with the shop crew.
Better get out of here before it's too late.
Make sure they're going to stand up to my client's needs.
Here we are at the roaster shop.
Far out, man. This place is awesome. Jeremy, how are you? Great to see you. Phil,
Awesome. Good to see you guys.
Josh.
See you, David.
Thanks for inviting us out here, guys. You know, we've been doing a lot of stuff with you guys, but we never had the opportunity to come and check out.
When I get you, I'll hang you.
Well, yeah. Well, we got a little bit of business to discuss too. We need to order a chassis.
And the phones were all down inside.
Josh is your man.
Being at the Roadster shop is like a dream come true. There's all these cool things going on. We were in the area for a show. I'm super excited to be here and check it out. Who knows? Maybe they're hiring.
I brought the checkbook, so
You can see whatever you want.
I hope we just come home with the chassis that we need. I hope Dave doesn't try to pull something up.
yeah, this is pretty cool in here. In the almost decade I was talking about the back on the truck. You know, it's funny how much technology changes. And being at the Roadster shop and seeing all the technical advances of these foundations of the perfect ride, well, it's pretty impressive. So you have a couple of different options on that. You have one with just a regular 9-inch, Ford styled axle, 4-bar, triangulated. Obviously independent front. I think we're probably a little bit more interested in doing the independent front and rear. Yeah, I think so.
Make me proud, Rook.
Yes, you want. That's really the way to go. The Fast Track IRS, it's actually the best.
So the Fast Track chassis that the Roadster shop offers
Why don't I
is
come
the top
over?
of the line chassis. It has IRS, it has IFS. This thing is dialed from front to back.
This chassis, it's been through a lot of different generations. It's just gotten better and better and better. Trying to fine-tune all those customer requirements, make it as easy as possible for the install, and just trying to get every corner and every little expectation fixed. And we have a solution for some of the something actually figured out for us.
We designed the frame for the chassis that you'd ever have before. What's the craziest thing you've come across, or one of the hardest problems that you had to get through?
Generally, the rule of thumb is the customer wants it as low as possible, the biggest wheels and tires possible, the biggest engine possible, the biggest transmission possible, with the least amount of modification possible. So that everything gets big, everything goes down low, motor comes up, and then nobody wants to modify it.
Right.
So a couple hours, can we just wait for him?
Good place to get a burger around here? Well, cool. Let's get this C10 ordered, huh?
Let's do it. I'm going to stay here and actually work
Are you
on the
really?
rails.
Trader, how come every time I take you on a field trip, you want to stay there and work?
Well, it's fun. Seeing all the R&D that goes into these chassis is cool, but they're more than just a chassis place.
So this is all of the fabrication area, basically.
Get her out!
You guys are doing it. Basically, just take the car the way it sits, put it on a brand new chassis, like a new engine drive.
Party can begin!
You scared?
Just make you please!
Slice of fruit!
Let's run.
All about that.
Die! No! She's done for! She's ours now!
She'll get you if you don't get her fast.
This right here has made this whole thing worth it.
Just try to stop me!
Say it a little slower.
Way more chassis here than I've ever seen in this lot. Those of you that forgot, chassis are kind of my thing.
Jazz needs to come back.
I'll tear you to shreds!
One food!
Chassis.
Make me proud, mates! I'll rip your tongue out!
like I've been having no success with building award-winning, weight-handling chassis ever since I can remember. And I've been wanting to see how they do their process.
Here she comes.
Raw material comes in, box tubing. Comes in this side, goes out the other side, it's finished chassis. It's so amazing, like I said. So you're looking at all of this stuff right here. You're looking at somebody's future chassis is sitting right here on the floor, right in front of you. Whether it's here or here, one of these parts, somebody's going to be riding on some of this material. I mean, it's just insane to think about.
What is that machine?
Wow.
We're in Illinois at the grocery shop to pick out our new chassis for C10 build.
What is that machine?
That is our fiber laser for our flat plate and our tube. So we can build spec rails as well as fast track and Revo frame rails. And basically any other piece of metal that needs to be cut is done on this laser here. Wow. How many sheets does it take for an average chassis?
Nice to see you again.
Can you get it all out of one, or is it 2 or 4? No, you can pretty much do everything out of one. Wow. So one sheet gets you all the components for the most part for a chassis.
It makes sense. It'd be like, oh yeah, we just bring a car in, we do everything in one place, and we get it back to you.
Yeah, we're supposed to make it sound easy.
And we always say everything starts with a good foundation. Obviously, that is the very beginning.
Amazing. That's amazing.
Wow.
You know what this reminds me of? This is like one of those motion rides.
Sure, you could get in.
I don't think that will end well.
Like they used to say on strips, that's where the magic happens.
Well, magic happens, baby. So it's 2-axis. Well, and actually, because you're doing radial stuff, that it spins the pipe, right?
Spins the pipe, correct.
This magical, massive metal cutting microwave is a game changer. I wish I had one.
The bed lifts up and that one rolls underneath it.
You want to shut the door and hit start, you got that.
That's awesome.
Putting a bit of
You
sticker
gotta
there.
shut the door.
No, I want to watch it.
So it'll just run through that whole thing, optimize all of the material as much as it can.
So I pre-nested everything, and right now you can see where the head's at, and this is all the frame rails, all the suspension components already pre-existing, and now they're all going to be cut in order, so the heat in the sheet
Been
gets
romancing
diminished
Henry
throughout
with
the
your
whole entire
piano
thing.
playing,
Wow.
have you?
Now, that's something that I even thought about until I had a sheet in a machine that's all rolled back.
Yeah.
This will take about how long to cut this chassis?
Roughly about
It's the
an hour
perfect
per
time for a
chassis.
jaunt around
So,
London.
yeah, so it's not terribly time-consuming.
Where did you put something like that? I'm just saying if we needed one.
We don't need one. We have the roaster shop.
That is super, super cool.
Let's take a look at the frame rail shop.
Yeah, let's check that out.
That's amazing. And here we have the frame rail shop. That's been a frame rail jigged up. Basically, weld everything up, grind everything down flat, put a nice chamfer on the corner, and then you have a fabricated frame rail. So you have a lot of these frame rails jigged.